Okay, here's a Return of the Jedi PALITOY Star Wars figure, Han Solo on a 65 card back. Typical PALITOY, unpunched. Han Solo with the big head, and he's got the Bespin gun there, as you can see. So he's got the wrong weapon, but there's a lot of these Han Solos on the PALITOY card come with the Bespin gun, so it's not rare or anything. Han Solo with the first picture, so this comes on the Empire Strikes Back card and the Return of the Jedi card and the original Star Wars card, and it's a PALITOY card. It doesn't have the logo here, so also the German cards look like this as well. The Empire Strikes Back General Mills German cards look exactly like this, and you can get French cards. It would say return. Well, I would say that in French. I can't really pronounce it. I can't speak French to save my life. So there you are. Return of the Jedi, British PALITOY Star Wars figure, Han Solo. One of my favourite figures. This is actually the first figure I ever bought when I was a kid. I bought this Han Solo. It must have been the small-headed version back then in 1978. When I bought this figure when I was a kid, I was quite surprised how small they were, because in those days we were a lot more used to larger size figures, like the sort of Mego size figures and the Action Men figures, the British versions. Okay, this is the back of the British Return of the Jedi 65 back, and you can see all the figures that were available, the new Return of the Jedi figures, plus the two Ewoks that were blacked out. And you can see the cards unpunched. It's in very good condition. The bubble has a ding at the top, so that's the only problem. It has an offer here for a Chewbacca bandolier strap. To get your bandolier strap, just collect 5 Star Wars action figures, cut out and send their package names, your name, age and address, plus a check or postal order for £3.50 to Chewbacca bandolier offer, PO Box 534 Erdington, Birmingham B24, and that's where you get the offer. And you got the PALITOY division of General Mills Products Corporation. I think there was a date above where it says open to UK residents only, and that's been blacked out. This is really common on the PALITOY cards, so it's not been done by a dealer. It's just been very common on British PALITOY cards that date's been blacked out, so you could send in for this offer for longer than what probably it says on the card. Look at the top of the bubble, you can just see the ding there, a little dent. It's a PALITOY bubble, so it's fine, thin plastic, so hence it stayed really clear, not like most Kenner cards which tend to go yellow. The first picture of Han Solo, and I'm going to show you a Kenner carded Return of the Jedi Han Solo in a minute, and you'll notice that the Han Solo name is different. On this version it's in black, and then on the American version it's in white with the same green background. Okay, this is the Kenner 77 back Return of the Jedi Han Solo. So this is the US version of the figure I've just shown you. This card has the second picture, so with the 77 backs, Kenner switched some of the pictures on some of the key characters, some of the original figures, so they switched pictures on the Luke to the Gunner card, the Han to this picture of Han Solo down the Death Star with a different hairstyle, and you can see there the Han Solo, it's in writing, and there's a lot more information on this card than on the British card. You've got the Kenner logo there, and you've got the free Anakin Skywalker action figure offer there, which is just a sticker stuck onto the card. Han Solo is virtually identical to the PALITOY version. The only difference I've noticed so far is the eye detailing. Here it's a bit less than the British version. I mean, they all come from Hong Kong, so it's just probably the paint application. This Han Solo's got the correct weapon. He's got the Han Solo blaster, whereas if you notice on the picture, he's holding the Imperial rifle there. This is just when Han Solo runs down the Death Star trench chasing the stormtroopers. I think it's here where he just stops because he's run to a sort of dead end and found the a whole load of stormtroopers, and so he's going to turn around and run back. Nice card, very good condition. This is an AFA graded figure, so it costs a lot more than Return of the Jedi PALITOY Han Solo I got there. It's got a grade of 85, which means it's near mint. So the figure's got, let me check the grades. Right, the figure's got, the card gets 85, the bubble gets 85, and the figure gets 80. So the figure gets 80, I guess maybe because the laser gun and the sellotape's a bit loose. On this Kenner card you can see that they still use the cardboard to divide the legs, and the bubble is definitely thicker plastic, so it's typical Kenner bubble, which is fairly clear at the moment but will start to turn yellow, as all Kenner bubbles tend to do, which is a real shame. This bubble's been punched, so you've got the card's been punched, so you can see that there's the little punch is missing. A nice card though. One of my favourite figures, one of the originals. This is the second version. This is called the Han Solo with the big head. So the original version was Han Solo with a pin head, which everyone's at the time thought the head looked too small, so Kenner must have decided that they're going to make a bigger head. And here's the back now. You've got the 77 back, which is a really common card. I mean, most of the recent pickups I've got are all 77 backs, really common in England. And then it's got this sticker which says free Anakin Skywalker action figure from Star Wars Return of the Jedi with the purchase of any 5 Star Wars action figures. And here in this offer you had to cut that little proof of purchase out. So in England you had to cut the names out. In America you had to just cut these little proofs of purchases out. And you could get this offer. Let's see, the offer expired May the 30th 1985. So you could get that offer up to then. And you've got the 77 figures there. Then there's going to be after this there was a 79 back, and then after that there was the 92 back. So nice card. This is I think this is the first time I've ever had this card with this Anakin offer on it. You know, I've had quite a lot of US 77 backs, so it's nice to have that offer on it. This one has a barcode on it, which the PALITOY version doesn't have. It says Anakin Skywalker swayed to the dark side of the Force, saved by the love of his son Luke Skywalker. New Anakin Skywalker, not available in any store at this time. And this Anakin Skywalker was hardly available at all. It's available on Tri-Logo card and very rarely on Power Force cards, so that's why the Power of the Force Anakin Skywalker costs a fortune, because it costs even more than the yak face on Power of the Force. Okay, another look at the Han Solo. So we've got him down the Death Star trench in his little black and white vest. You can see this is a really simple figure. Like, the sculpting lacks quite a lot of detail. There's a bit of detail in the vest, but if you look at the legs are really smooth. So the sculpting then in 1978-77 was really pretty basic. Still, it was a figure all us kids wanted to play with back in the 70s. And this picture you can also get on the Tri-Logo card. So you can get this picture on Return of the Jedi US cards and the Tri-Logo card as well.